Hi guys, I hope you're all well. Welcome back to my channel. I just thought that today I would quickly talk about my skincare journey and my what I've been through as far as my skin. But one thing that reminded me to talk about this was actually water, because I've realised that recently, since I've drank a lot more water, my skin has been a lot more clear and just smooth and everything like that. My skin wasn't always good. I had acne between the ages of about 15 to 21, 22. So I'm 25 now. But when I reached 22, I was getting really sick of my skin because I always had really, really bad acne. And it was especially down the lower half of my face. I decided to go on Accutane. I did a little bit of research and I actually called in for a consultation through the NHS for Accutane. And I think the waiting list, it took about a year to get a consultation through the NHS, so the waiting list was really long. There's a lot of people that I know that have either been on it or they're on the waiting list to go on it in the near future. The waiting list was so long that I actually, just when I decided to go private, I got a consultation. That was a bit of a nightmare, but I got through it and I went in for my consultation. So I had acne. It was due to my hormones at the time, which were causing an imbalance in my oil production to my skin. So I had to take this pill so that the oil production was reduced, and it essentially dried out my whole face. I just remember my lips being really dry, and whenever I would put makeup on, I wouldn't try to put on makeup that much, but whenever I did put makeup on, it would, halfway through the day I would check and it would all be dried into my skin. But to be honest, the side effects were completely worth it looking back. I went on Accutane for, it must have been about 7 months. I think you're supposed to go on it for a little bit less time than that, but my doctor checked with me. She asked how my skin was and I told her that I was really happy with it, but there was still a little bit of acne on my chin. So we both decided together to increase the time that I was on the pill for. It's the best thing that I could have ever possibly done as far as my skin and my confidence. I feel like when your skin is good, your confidence comes with it, and they come hand in hand really. As soon as my skin improved, my confidence skyrocketed. Even now, I feel like my skincare routine and the amount of water that I drink, everything is so much better. I take care of my skin a lot better. I make sure that I take my makeup off all the time. I just really love taking care of my skin now. I really make it part of my routine. But one thing that I do love about having clear skin, and that I'm so grateful to have clear skin, is the fact that I can wear makeup properly now, and I can actually use products on my skin that make my makeup look more natural. Before, I think when I had acne, I was really concentrating on making my eyes pop, because obviously I didn't want to draw attention to my face because I had spots everywhere. So I would have really heavy eye makeup and then I would hardly have anything on my face, and it just didn't really look that good. So I think now I've done almost the opposite, and I'm starting to put less in my eyes and maybe more on my face, more of a glow. It makes such a difference when I'm applying makeup as well. For example, I use the Fenty, I think everyone has one of these, but yeah, I use the Yacht Life. It's like the Fenty glow stick, and you can use it for a highlighter, for a blusher, for eyeshadow. I've got it on today and it's absolutely beautiful, and it just gives you like a corally glow. Coral is one of my favorite colors to wear, and I just feel like that kind of color would have only made me look more red before when I had spots, but now I can just really embrace it. And I love talking about how I've been on that skincare journey and I know how difficult it is. I actually think that if I hadn't had spots for as long as I did, I wouldn't have appreciated clear, smooth skin as much as I do now, because honestly I was waiting and waiting and I was like, nothing is working, and I started to really, really give up hope. And then finally I got my consultation and I was able to clear my skin finally. I was really just wanting my skin to just clear up as soon as possible. I was like, spots, please just leave all of your spots, go away, I don't want you. So I've not done my eyebrows, but that should be fine. When you have spots, I felt really insecure. I felt like people were always looking at me, always judging me. When people would look at me, I'd be paranoid that they were looking at the spots on my face instead of my actual overall face. Whereas now, I feel like when people talk to me, I'm really not insecure about where they're looking or to be honest, I don't care. Even if they are looking at my face or my hair or my makeup's a mess, having clear skin has given me the confidence to be like, okay, if you are looking at a part of my face, that's fine. At least I know that I've not got spots anymore, I've not got acne anymore. Subconsciously, it has made me more confident, and I think you are your biggest critic. So when I had acne, I was always judging myself like, oh, I have these spots, no one's gonna want to look at me type thing. So I was really insecure, and I'm in front of the camera now. So honestly, I never thought that I'd even be in the position to say that I would make YouTube videos or I'd be able to. I do feel, however, that when I did have acne, I dealt with it the right way, and I didn't wear makeup. I didn't wear a lot of makeup anyway, because it was mainly when I was still at high school, so I didn't tend to wear makeup to high school. I'm so happy looking back that I didn't do that. I couldn't moisturise, which was a bit of a pain in the neck. When you have acne, I was really paranoid about making it worse and making my skin a lot greasier. So I was looking for a lot of moisturisers without oil in them, but then that kind of defeats the purpose, because when you have acne, you're supposed to use moisturisers because they have oil in them, because it helps your skin to balance the oil levels. If you make your skin too dry, then your skin becomes more oily anyway because it tries to compensate. It was really confusing, and I just didn't know what to do at the time, and then I just decided to go to a consultant about my skin, a dermatologist. So they helped me with everything, and for anyone who is struggling with acne and they don't know what to do and they've not tried Accutane, I would recommend, obviously, try and exhaust all avenues of skincare and getting rid of your spots, but do not eliminate Accutane, because it's probably, if you've tried everything else, it's probably the only thing, similar to me, that will get rid of your spots fully and that will make your skin smooth again. So please do not eliminate that option. I was so happy. I woke up one day, because I think it got worse before it got better, and so at first I was like, this isn't gonna work, this isn't gonna work, I've tried everything, this won't work, why is this gonna work? And you really do give up hope, but then it starts to clear and you start to see the light, and everything starts to just become so nice, and you're just, I can still remember like the excitement that I got when my skin started clearing, honestly. But yeah, looking back, I wish that I documented my skin clearing, because it would have been such a good thing to vlog and such a good thing to keep track of. I'm studying dentistry, but I really want to go into, potentially I want to go into the cosmetics side of dentistry. So obviously one part of that hopefully I can partake in would be prescribing. If I can't prescribe Accutane, I would love to be able to be a part of helping people with acne through their journey to getting clear skin, because I've been a part of that, obviously, and I know how difficult it is. Even with the job that I had before as a healthcare assistant, there's some people who come in with acne and they're getting blood tests done for Accutane, and I really want to just ask them about their journey. I think you do have to go through quite a rocky patch to get to the stage where you're like, okay, I'm going to choose Accutane now and I'm going to start this treatment. It takes quite a lot of strength, I think, to get to that point where you need to try the last option, because a lot of the time Accutane is the last option. For me it was, and for a lot of other people it is as well. So, and I think for a lot, just stick with it and just go by the rules, because it will be worth it. I just thought that today I would talk about my skin journey and everything like that, just to tell you guys a little bit more about myself.